Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. The eye can see, and all I can see is sand before me. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the, well, we're going to work on the village a little bit. And I want to do a little bit of work on the village because my box is full of supplies to trade with the villagers are filling up again. And I want to make a little building for like the official trading building where I'm gonna imprison some villagers and never let them walk or move again. And people said in the comments I should use dispensers with repeaters to continually issue myself a supply of paper or whatever else I'm trading. And that's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I did see the video Etho made of him making one of those. When he first put it out, I just kind of forgot about it, or maybe I just thought that I could trade 3 boxes worth of paper before they disappeared, but I was wrong. So anyway, I want to start building stuff for the village. But before I do that, I want to sort of get an official idea of where the center of this desert is. When I built this thing, I sort of just eyeballed where the center was from being up on here, but you can't see every edge of the desert from one position. It's just too big. So I want to get a few readings here of where each edge is, and this is going to be not exact by any means. It's not symmetrical. It's not circular or oval. It's very rough around the edges, but let's see. So here we are. The Z coordinate is going downwards. So let's say the edge is right here, 3157. And while I'm doing this kind of boring stuff, I guess I can give a few updates on a few things. The t-shirt fan art contest is still running. It's going to run for a couple more weeks until October 7th. It started on August 7th, and at first I was going to have it run for 1 month, but I decided to run it for 2 months based on the number of entries I was getting, and also several people asked me for longer than a month so they could have time to work on something, not feel rushed about it. So it's going to run for 2 months. Started on August 7th, it's going to run until October 7th, which is in about 18 days or so. I think right now there's about 140 something entries. The entries have slowed down. I'm still getting maybe 1 a day on average. But I want to give the people who asked for the time enough time to do whatever they want. And I've looked at most of the entries. I haven't looked at all of them. But I would say that there are some that are really good, and I'm probably going to be picking between 5 to 10 winners. 5 to 10, something like that. These guys, hey, hi, look at me, look at me. This, what a rude cow, man. Probably going to pick between 5 to 10 entries, something like that. So I'm going to be buying about 20 t-shirts for people, which is cool. Some of the designs are really good. I'm really amazed at how good some of them are. Let's say that the southern edge, should we say the southern edge of the desert is this river? Or should we say it continues? There's not often you see a river running through a desert. I'm sort of looking for the overall edge more than the absolute edge. The absolute edge would be like way over there. But I think we'll take this as the, I guess, what is this, the southern edge? Okay, so, yeah, so that's going to run until October 7th, at which point I will stop taking entries and I will take some time to look through all of them and make final decisions on which ones I want to pick for the winners. And at that point, I will get in touch with the people. I will get in touch with the winners. I'll email them. And once I've gotten in touch with everybody, I'll make a video showing off the winners, and then I'll upload the t-shirt design. So It may be a week or more after the t-shirt contest ends, before the winning video is up. Just depends on how long it takes me to get in touch with everybody. So that takes care of that. In other news, I was talking to Vex the other day. He said that he's working a lot on Hellfire Caverns or Hellfire Mines or whatever that, I can never remember what the new one is called, but the new Super Hostile, and he has been reworking it from the ground up with the new features that are coming in 1.4 in the different snapshots, particularly the command blocks that allow you to do really special things, and like he's also working with very highly customized spawners. And he said he didn't want to just sort of cut and paste. He didn't want to just cut and paste, sort of add that stuff on later, just sort of tack it on. Hey, piggy! He wanted to design it with those features in mind from the ground up, so I don't think that Super Hostile map is coming anytime soon. So I am, I thought I would have been playing this thing months ago, but apparently not. So let's see, we're gonna say that this is the beach for the jungle. Let's see, the edge of the desert here, because this will also matter up to what point do I stop excavating sand. Do I leave any of this sand? Do I, like, there's sand down there. I'm not going to take that sand. Well, let's see. Maybe right about here. Something like this. 328. So, I'm not going to be playing that Super Hostile for a while. I may start up a different map. If I do, I'd probably prefer to do something co-op. There's sort of a storyline going on in my Super Hostile playthroughs that started in Sea of Flame and continued to Kaizo Caverns, and then I escaped from Kaizo and was sucked back into Legendary through a portal mishap, and then I'm going to continue from Legendary to the new one. But I'd like to start something else. What's going on here? Did I get disconnected? This looks like I got disconnected or something. The world is not functioning. Load. 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 Yeah, I did indeed get disconnected. Hey, oh God. Hey. Okay. Evasive maneuvers. Wow, 3 of them. Oh, you can't get me. Alright, let's find this edge, and then we can, I think I want the desert village to, or the wasteland village to be kind of, how you say, circular, sort of vaguely, but I also don't want there to be any straight lines. This is a wasteland village. This is like the Fallen Earth, post-apocalyptic wasteland type of thing. Wow, there's a lot of, here, let me turn this off real quick. There was a lot of guys out and about. So let's say that this edge, I guess we could go all the way out there. Let's just say that the edge is right about here. We just want an approximate center. It doesn't have to be exact. There's no exact center for this thing. 694. All right, and I'm just going to put a column here so that I can see this from a distance and sort of keep an idea of where the center of this village is. It's kind of close to my original estimation, actually, but I don't know. I like using math every once in a while. Okay, so anyway, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm thinking of putting something large in the center of the village, and I want to center it in the wasteland biome. One thing to keep in mind is that with all these holes and stuff, villagers are going to get stuck down there, so I'm going to have to isolate people in my village. They're going to have to be stuck there. Fenced off kind of thing. So let's get some building materials and make some sample houses. And the sort of concept I'm thinking of is that this is sort of a post-apocalyptic world and hasn't fully recovered, is just barely hanging on to civilization, and everything is very thrown together, and there's abandoned houses, and the construction is really terrible. There's no real plan to the city. I'm sort of, if you want to like picture it, I'm thinking of Megaton in Fallout 3, that kind of thing. Lots of aluminum siding, sort of just nailed onto walls and stuff, and houses leaning against each other. All right, so I was thinking about going to get a bed to put in here so I can change it from night to day, but then I realized I've got a perfectly safe flat area right up here on top of here that I can. I think I'm gonna make like a little mock-up of what my village might look like, and I can get rid of these torches because I'm going to be so close to the dark spaces that nothing should spawn. Hopefully, that's the theory anyway. So I just want to I want to make a small version of this village to see if it looks totally ridiculous or if it's gonna look kind of cool. So I think first thing, let's lay down some slabs, and I don't want any straight lines. This is the apocalypse. So this city wasn't planned. There should be no straight lines. You shouldn't be able to see too far down any street. So I think the street should sort of meander in a semi-random way. And actually, let's grab some stone slabs, or cobblestone slabs. And let's mix those in. Where's my ladder? Ladder's over here. Yep. So we can mix these guys in. Shift clicking. Maybe we can like replace periodically. And if it looks cool, then I'll start working on a larger version. And it won't be totally flat like this either. Yeah, that already looks better. It looks yeah, it looks a little bit more decayed. And I think I may need to try and find a stronghold to scavenge. I don't know if there's any left on the server that have anything really worthwhile there. And I think if we're going to use the mossy, what I want it to look like, I should probably go get some vines too. The vines might have a cool look of sort of vegetation overgrowing houses that haven't really been upkept very, very well. So the mossy cobble should be kind of like vines, where there's plants, little weeds and stuff growing on the house. I don't want to make a whole house out of mossy, so I think we can sort of get some mileage out of the mossy I do have, I guess. And the houses probably shouldn't be very big. They shouldn't be very big because these are just thrown together, or they're like old shacks or something that have been repurposed. But we do need doors. Doors are one thing I have to use, unfortunately. I don't really like doors. I think it's sort of, there's so many more creative ways to make an entrance to a house. I'm over doors. They're so last snapshot. So let's just make it a box. Yeah, that's pretty small. That's a terrible house. And basically what I need to be doing is is anytime I have an instinct of how I would make something, I need to do the opposite. So if I think it's too big, or if I think it's too small, then that's a good thing. So maybe the street actually, maybe they sort of like built this right over where the street was. So maybe we should do something like this. Something like that, and then the street would maybe go up here. So they're like, the house is this is kind of, oh, I need that. Give me that back, thank you. So maybe the street is kind of going this way, and if they built over it, then it probably wouldn't stick out this far. So how wide is this? Like 3? Maybe 3 blocks is good. So then this would probably be cobble or something, or maybe dirt. Let's get some dirt in there. And I'm also thinking, I have some mycelium blocks. I journeyed at one point to the mycelium biomes, which are like thousands and thousands of blocks that way. And I have some mycelium silk touched, and I may start spreading mycelium in the wasteland, so to make it look more like the whole place is decayed. Might look pretty cool. And if any monsters do spawn, I don't really care. I've got iron golems everywhere, and no big deal. Yeah, and I'm just trying to build this as quick and dirty as I can. Let's actually do this. Okay, so does that look like if we put this back and the door back? Oh, I actually like that. There's a hole left in the... Oh, let's try something like that. So there's sort of like... It's kind of decaying. I wonder, can you put windows, sort of like just like open blocks like that in houses? Will the villagers still consider them? I think they will. I think so. But I'm not entirely sure. I guess we can just, through trial and error, figure out if it works like that. So maybe the road's split here, and we want to go... Keep going this way as well. And this is the end of our little mock-up, or the edge, rather. Maybe we want to do it like this. Yeah, something like that. And pork chop, or steak, whatever. Okay, I think I'm feeling the distinct need for more mossy cobble. And maybe this one. That guy right there. Yeah, I definitely need to go hit up a stronghold and get some cracked bricks and some stone bricks and stuff. That's one thing I didn't bring over, is it? Yeah, I didn't bring any stone bricks over. So I'm gonna have to make another trip to get that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's see. What would they use for the roof? Let's say that this is an abandoned building and the roof is just rotted off and they need to scavenge something for the roof. I don't have any logs, so they might have cut down a tree. Maybe could they even use the floor tiles, the road? I don't know. That may look a little too orderly if I start putting this up here. Yeah, I don't really think that's the right way to go. Yeah, I don't think we should have the same material for the road as the roof. Just doesn't look right. And if these are like bits of the road, I don't think it would work as a roof anyway. It wouldn't support itself. Let's put a torch in here. But yeah, this looks kind of good. Let's do another half slab here where a part of the wall is missing. Let's see, what else can we do with that? Or do I like it like this? That looks, I don't know, it doesn't look quite random enough. Here, give me that back. What if we made it kind of offset like that, maybe? Just sort of random holes in the building. Let's see, I've got these nether bricks. I want to make that a separate house. Tell you what, let's just use mostly mossy for the top. Something like this. Oh, no sound effects. Something's going on. Give me sound effects. Did I get disconnected again? Hope not. Yeah, that looks kind of random. It's oh, damn it. Alright, I got disconnected again. I don't know if it's a problem with the server host for Mindcrack or if it's all of Minecraft multiplayer servers. We've been getting disconnected a lot. I don't think it's just me either, because I think it's been happening to other people. But I like the way that's going. The roof is not flat, it's not uniform, it's not symmetrical. There's random holes. What if we do that? Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, that's good. Because it sort of looks like a crack running through the building diagonally like that. That looks good. Another random hole. What if we did this? Oh, but now you can't see through there. But that still looks kind of good. It's just like shoddy construction, really crappy. Okay, so what if we try something similar here? Whoa, crap. I fell off the world. Yeah, I definitely like that. That's very cool. What if we did that? And then that. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Whoop! Fell off the world again. Or what if we do this? Yes, yes, that's the ticket. I think the full block opening, it's too big. It doesn't look like a crack. It looks like a window, and I just want to make it look like some totally incompetent wasteland survivor built this. Yeah, all right, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a few more materials. I'd like some lumber, for one thing, to make more doors, and I'm gonna get some vines to make it look like the plants are sort of overgrowing this, and a few other things, and I will be back. Yep. Okay, so I went and gathered some doodads, some dead bushes, and vines, and some ferns, and I made a few other houses, and I had a funny idea. I thought about, I'm trying to get myself in the mindset of someone who was raised after the fall of civilization. And so without education, without television or internet, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff lying around that people aren't going to know what it's for. So I had this idea of what if, like, there's just random pieces of furniture or equipment or technology laying around, and they don't know what it's for, so they just use it as kind of like a building block or as like part of their wall. So this guy, whoever made this house, you know, hypothetically, the villager, he put this furnace in here because to him it was just a sturdy box, more or less. So he's got a furnace in here. I actually set my spawn in this one. This guy decided to rip up the street, which is why some of these blocks are missing, and he put them in his wall. Got some vines growing now, which I'm using the mossy cobble and the vines together. Oh, he also, this guy, he needed to finish his wall, and he found this really sturdy thing here, so he stuck it in there. It's a sticky piston, which is very valuable in Minecraft before the fall, but this guy has no idea what it's for. Got some mycelium growing here slowly. Some soul sand. What I'm wondering is if I can put this dead bush on soul sand. I cannot, but I can put it on this dirt. I wonder if I can put it on, oh, I can't. It's got to be on sand, I guess. I bet it has to be on sand. This is the first time I've ever gathered it. I would like to have some of this stuff, so let's go grab some sand. I guess if it's going to be a wasteland environment, it's okay to put some sand in there. Where can I get some sand? There's some sand. When I just said, where can I get some sand, I was very self-aware about that. I can very easily go get some sand. I was just kidding. So, yes, for the people already furiously typing comments into their into the bar in the bottom of the video, don't worry about it. Let's see, where would we put sand? Sand's gonna fall, so it needs to have a block underneath it. I want it to be kind of just patchy here and there. Oh, that's a half slab. Huh, what about not right there? Well, I just have to keep that in mind. I don't see a good spot for it. Maybe over here, but I want to build another house. So anyway, I built a few other houses. This guy, why is that torch on there? That's weird. This house is similar to the other one. It's got some random holes in the wall. And this guy found some actual bricks somewhere. Oh, I haven't finished this one. I forgot. But he's not very good at making bricks, so there's like little random holes. I made some stairs, some nether brick stairs to finish that off. So let's go ahead and finish off this house real quick. Did I use all my stairs? Huh. I thought maybe I stuck them in a box accidentally. Let's make a few more. And finish off the nether brick house, which is just sort of leaning up against this this stone house here. And up here I want to show this roof. It looks kind of neat. It looks very sort of just slapped together with the random edges like this. So I want to kind of have a block like that. So let's put a brick there. I need, oh, here we go. Let's put it right there. There, yeah, that's what I wanted. And let's see, that needs to come down like that. And then a full brick there. And let's put a full brick there. How about some kind of window? Oh, I like that, a more vertical hole. Very nice. Look at this terrible hole. Terrible building. You know what? So what is supporting this? This needs to, if you think about, like if we were building this house in real life, if gravity was going to be affecting that block, let's see. That stair right there, it would be resting on nothing. It's just kind of hovering. So let's do something like this. No, that's the wrong way. See if I can do this. Yeah, there you go. Yes, excellent. Okay, good. Let's go look at it from the inside, see if that did what I wanted it to do. Man, this house is terrible. Oh, by the way, the guy that built this brick house, he just randomly built it over a patch of rotting grass here, the mycelium. He didn't bother to dig it up or to put a stone floor in. It's just sort of, there was a patch of rotting grass there, and he just built right over it. He didn't care. Okay, so let's build one more house, and then we will call this video done. Let's make one halfway with like a big dirt wall, maybe. I also had the idea, similar to the furnace, like people are digging up stone. They don't even know what coal is for. So actually, yeah, let's make one out of cobblestone right here. And then maybe we'll have like a half house next to it that is sort of made out of dirt or something. This one will be, I don't know if there's a minimum size it can be, but hopefully 2 by 2 is okay. And let's make that a stair for some reason, no real reason. And we need another door. Let's make 2 doors. We're gonna make 2 houses real quick, and then we'll be done. And the more I've been messing around with this, when I first started, I was kind of undecided. Let's see, that'll give us 8, 12, that's how many we need. I was kind of undecided if the wasteland village was going to be a good idea or if it was going to look stupid. But the more I mess around with it, the more I'm having fun making stupid looking houses that just don't make any sense. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun project. It's going to be like a low, what am I trying to say? It's going to be like a stress-free building project for me. Not that the lens causes me a lot of stress, but it takes a lot more thought and deliberation to make parts of the lens than it's going to be to make this. Like, I'm just going to slap together some stuff, quick and dirty. And let's make this one just to vary the shapes because it's going to be a 2 by 2 house. Let's make it taller. And I don't really have a story as to why this house is going to be taller. Hey, Mick. Mick. Hey there. Okay, so let's see. Stairs and slabs. Running low on the slabs. Let's put these like that. And then that. And then maybe like that. And let's see, what could we put on the top here? Maybe he ripped up some floor tiles. Or road, some of the road. He ripped up some of the road, and it's sort of, maybe we even give it a little overhang like this. Let's see what that looks like. And we'll leave a torch up there so nothing spawns. I gotta remember to leave this area bright when I leave so that monsters don't spawn and kill my villagers. Yeah, look how tall, and maybe this used to be a building. And was not constructed after the collapse, but it's been partially destroyed. So let's say that a bomb hit it, or something, you know, like of that nature, and blew a big freaking hole in the wall here. And so when the survivors showed up, they found this bombed out structure, and maybe it was missing a few other parts like that. And so then they would need to repair it. And so they went digging in the ground nearby, and they found some rocks, and they just started putting those rocks in, and maybe also some dirt here. Some dirt here and there. And this is after the fall, so they have no idea what these funny rocks are for. They don't realize that they can cook things or make torches with them. Maybe another furnace. Yeah, that's good. And let's see, for this bit up there, they just wanted to fill that in, so they just stuck some dirt there. Damn it! It disconnected again. And I'm back again. I keep getting disconnected, and Anders was on earlier. He was getting disconnected as well. So anyway, here's the wall. They filled the bombed out section with some, what they don't know of what it is, but it's coal and redstone and a furnace. And I left these holes here because they're not very good at patching up these holes, and I'm walking on soul sand. Yeah, there's lots of little gaps left. Filled in that little bit with some dirt. And the guy next to here, let's see, let's actually, I want to extend this so I can walk over to there. The guy next to here who wanted to build a house, he found the remains of some foundation. Like there was a building next to this. I guess this maybe used to be a tower or something. We're not sure. We don't have any records of before the collapse, but there was basically what you may see in some real old ruins of ancient civilizations, just like the remains of a wall of where a building used to be. And so he found this remains of a wall, and he's building something out of dirt on top of it. So I'm just gonna put that there temporarily to get up here. So he was building out of dirt, and he found a box somewhere with a bunch of workbenches, crafting tables, and furnaces. So he built a roof out of crafting tables. Actually, I'm gonna have to remove these, obviously. But I'll put those there so that I can put the roof on. And that one. There we go. Yes. So let's get rid of. Oh crap! Oh, efficiency. Bane of my existence when I'm trying to build things. Okay. Yeah, he built it kind of like this. Let's leave a torch up here. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. God, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Which means I'm doing something right. If it looks pretty, I need to reconsider what I'm doing. I get rid of these. And you got is actually like wood paneling on the ceiling here, which actually almost looks nice. And then for that, let's put like a upside down stair. No. Yeah, like that. There we go. Yeah, that's very ugly. And for this one, One thing I forgot to do is I forgot to put some mossy cobble. It looks a little, it's all the same material, which I don't really like. I want to differentiate this a little bit. And I also want to sort of use these different blocks here to create a division between this house and this house. And where's my vines? Let's put some vines down. Let's put it like a long vine. Can we do a vine on that side too? We can. There we go. Maybe a vine there. Maybe this guy right here. That guy wants some mossy. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. And by nice, I mean it looks terrible. Yes. Very good. Okay. I think we're going to be about done with this video. I wanted to do a mock-up just to see before I like start laying out the whole village. Because I'm probably going to do it where I make a bunch of streets first. I made this street over here. Look, you can see how someone... there used to be a street going this way, and someone picked up all these street tiles and turned them into a roof up there. That jerk. And I can pick up some of these. We don't need all these. Oh, one last thing I wanted to do. So this is a primitive society now, and they are going to be relying on fire and torches for a lot of their lighting. And this actually may get dangerous because I don't want to have my villagers burn up and die. So I'm going to have to be careful how I use the fire. Do I have any fences? I'm going to say probably not. So I guess we can make some. Hey! Guy, walk right in front of me, jerk. 2. Let's make about 8 will be good just for our mock-up design. There we go. And vintage beef, eat your freaking heart out, man. Have you ever had this many blocks, this many different types of blocks in your inventory at once? I don't think so. Okay, so let's see. We'll have like a... And these street lamps, they need to be like at a weird, awkward location. So he just planted this one in the dirt. Come on. Hip. Hoop. And I need to light that on fire. There we go. Lovely. Oh, I love it. Yes. Let me get... Nope. That. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. And then we'll have another one... Let's see, right? Let's actually put it there. Oh, no, let's not do that. That's a half slab. And should we put it up there? I'm afraid to put it any lower because I'm afraid that the villagers are gonna get burnt or killed somehow if I put the fire. But just to see what it looks like, let's go ahead and build it. No, I kind of like it higher actually. Now that I see the difference, I kind of like the way it looks when it's up here in the air. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and maybe we don't need all these torches. What's the block light level here? 12. Lovely, lovely, lovely. As long as it doesn't get down to 7, we're fine. All right. Yeah, okay, good. So let's make one more. Maybe right here. Is that a half slab? No. So we can put one there. Yup. And light it on fire. Yo! First try. Alright, so here's the mock-up of our village. And I am pleased as punch with the result. It's going to be a lot of fun to make. And you can see, I don't want you to be able to see in a straight line for very far in any one direction. So... yeah, so maybe if the road goes this way, there would need to be a building right here to block your view. And similarly here, we would need like maybe a building here just to make it hard to see in any one direction. I think the mycelium looks nice. We are going to need to fence it off somehow. Maybe with nether fences. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle that. Or maybe a wall. Yeah, they need a wall. This is a way. It's going to be like this. And there's going to be a bunch of holes for villagers and golems to fall into, so we can't let them get out. So actually, maybe we'll make like a ramshackle wall around the edge, kind of like in the, well, if you haven't read the Walking Dead comic, I recommend you do, but when they get to Woodbury, there's a wall, and then later on they make an encampment with the wall. And anyway, and it's just made of like random crap. Aluminum siding glued to, or nailed up against concrete blocks and crap like that. Anyway, this looks really cool. I like the way this looks. So we're going to call this episode finished. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Laters. Bye-bye.